welcome back to the channel. And Sony is apparently firing more people from Bungie. So I read this article. It's not that long. It goes over how Sony is taking more people out of Bungie to create new teams inside PlayStation. They're definitely destroying Bungie from the inside out. They're destroying Bungie from the inside out, and we're all watching it in real time. So they took more developers, round them up. You're going to Sony now. You're going to become an internal team, and Bungie is losing executives left and right. Some of the most prominent executives have walked away from Bungie and haven't said a word. The OCO of Bungie is still suing Sony for firing him and not paying him when they fired him. It's a whole lot of bad shit is going on. But in this article, they say that Bungie deceived Sony with financial reports before their acquisition. And I'm like, either Sony is stupid, and you're telling me all the higher ups at Sony are fucking dumb to be deceived by Bungie and their financial reports, or Sony just thought they was gonna get a good fucking thing out of Destiny, and they just made a bad call. But there's no goddamn way the people at PlayStation didn't see the same shit everybody that saw this deal as stupid has seen. There's no fucking way. Bungie was bleeding money. Thousands of developers. They only had Destiny to their name. They weren't worth that money. But Sony and PlayStation want to be Microsoft so bad that they paid that shit. They paid that shit, and then they realized we probably shouldn't have done that. They got into a realm of buyouts, and every buyout that they got did nothing for them. They bought Bungie for billions, and now they're scrapping Bungie left and right. They bought Firewalk. They got fucking Concord, and then they scrapped Firewalk. They got Haven. We still don't know what the fuck Haven is doing. Everything Sony went out there to buy because Microsoft was buying these studios, and now Compulsion is showing up, and Exile is showing up. Fucking Obsidian is still showing up. They're showing up twice with AAAs next year. But Machine is showing up with Indiana Jones. Activision is showing up with Diablo and Call of Duty. Everything Microsoft has bought has paid off for them. Everything Microsoft has bought has paid off for them. Everything Sony has bought since the acquisition season shit started, nothing has came to fruition. Everything has went to shit. So there's no fucking way Bungie just finesse Sony. Unless they're all stupid. Unless their whole fucking financial department don't know how to read documents. There's no goddamn way Bungie finesse Sony. No. Sony really was desperate for developers. And they thought like, okay, I mean, fuck it, we can deal with Bungie. No, you can't. And now we see that you couldn't. Why do you think Microsoft didn't take the ass? They was like, give us everything you own or no deal. And Bungie was like, no deal. Sony the one gave Bungie everything they could have ever wanted. Signed Bungie one of the craziest. Go watch my video when they signed Bungie. Go sign the type of deal Bungie got. Crazy. And everybody was praising Sony. Like, oh, you paid all the developer salary so nobody has to get laid off. Now look at them, bro. Throwing the whole fucking Bungie's name away. They're stealing all the developers, little by little, shoveling them into PlayStation. Shoveling them into other teams of PlayStation. So what is Bungie gonna be in another year? It's gonna be a dead name. Nobody's gonna be there. How are they supposed to be working on 2 IPs right now? If all their leadership is gone, most of their teams are getting absorbed by PlayStation. Destiny and Marathon and all those, that shit's gone, bro. Bungie's done. Sony's killed it. Just like Firewalk is done. Sony's killed it. Sony's killed it, and this is where Bungie ends, bro. This is the end of Bungie, and it's so they fought for their independence twice. Once from Microsoft, another from Activision, and they're dying at the hands of PlayStation and Sony Interactive Entertainment. This is crazy shit. But we all saw this coming. Right when that deal got made, between Sony and Bungie. We knew this was gonna happen, bro. The only people that did it was PlayStation, and that's crazy to hear. That is so crazy to hear because it's not like they don't have the internet like we do. It's not like they haven't seen Bungie's dealings like we did. But they still threw $3.5 million at Bungie. $1 billion, my bad. Bought the whole it was a bad deal from the beginning, and now Bungie's getting tore apart for it. And I mean, all's fair in business and acquisitions. Sony don't know how to make good acquisitions, bro, because they've got. I think Bluepoint might have been the only. Bluepoint might have been the only good acquisition Sony has made, and it's so crazy because Bluepoint haven't done anything since Demon Souls. Maybe they show up next year, but they ain't done nothing since Demon Souls, and it's like, fuck, bro, this is crazy. But hey, maybe Sony get it together. I mean, they gonna have to, bro. They're PlayStation. They're Sony Interactive Entertainment. They're not just about to keep taking L's. But this is another L for 2024, bro. God damn, they're getting rough. But I'll see y'all in the next one.